Oh, champion, my champion. Did you think we were done with championship episodes? Sure. This isn't officially a part of season 18. These episodes are always a little bit of a bonus, but everybody's got pancakes, and Rantaro, he's got 2 championships, and one is about to be on the line tonight. Get your pancakes out because it is time for the World Pancake Championship match. Good day, good people, so fine day in the year of the World Pancake Championship, in the year of the Vibrant. You know, that's like one of my main goals for this channel. Once I do this, we'll have peaked and I can retire. I would like to have the World Pancake Championship made. And just, you know, I get into this jacket, my World Pancake Championship, I'll probably redesign it. But I digress. Once that happens, you better believe I'm about to retire. I'm not really gonna retire, but like, you know, that's when we peaked and we can't get much higher. That being said, hey, Rantaro, World Pancake Champion and Champion of Champions, he's got it all. He's taking it all. He is a Hunger Games all-timer. He is a Hall of Famer, and tonight he defends the championship against many people. Many people from all over the lands, including his co-champion, actually, in Daisaku, who I need to make sure is labeled as champion, actually. I'll put him right there. Excellent. So let's talk about everybody who's here. Start at the top. We got Rantaro, Mondo, Leon, Sakura, Hina, Junko, Crazy Yoko, Gundam, Teru, Shuichi, Kibo, Karumi, Mahima, Komaru, Yuta, Kotoko, Masaru, Monica, Tag Team Champion, Daisaku, you know, little co-champion of champions, Seiko, Usami, now, Joe Mama Hendry, Joe, not Mama Hendry, Amber, new OC, Tag Team Champion, here for Alice today. Takuto, Golden, Mishima, So, Natsumi, Gena, Tomohiko, Mayor Maybell, Crom, Monica, Taylor, Aiba, Mai, Todoroki, Maskoto, Sherma, Yinger, Amame, and Halara is a stellar cast here that we have today. World Pancake Championship once again on the line. Who do you got for first, second, and third? And we're outside of finale time, so I'm about to start asking y'all questions again. What is your favorite type of pancake? Well, I have it here first of all. I know there are some people out there who are not on Team Pancake. So if you, for some reason or another, due to some sort of trauma, that's the only acceptable answer, actually. Everyone should be on Team Pancake unless you have some traumatic experience with pancakes. So thank you very much. That being said, what's your favorite style of pancake? Huh? You're a chocolate chip kind of homie. You like your fruit pancakes, maybe a strawberry pancake, a blueberry pancake. Blueberry pancake do kind of slap. Someone does banana pancakes, bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon, you put in a pancake. There's a lot of styles of pancakes. I've made a lot of styles of pancakes in my day too. That being said, what's your favorite? I will pick as well, and we will start this bad boy. I'm gonna make some chocolate chip pancakes this weekend, actually. I picked up some chocolate chips. I was like, yeah, we're gonna do some of that. I don't know, actually, what my favorite kind of pancake now that I'm sitting down. I do a lot of go-to for strawberry, because, you know, I like to have a little fruit along with it, so, you know, it's very nice. But I guess it's also depending on what kind of syrup is available, because there's like the strawberry syrup, and I'm like, if I have like a specialty syrup, I'm just gonna have like a regular pancake, you know what I mean? Nice little buttermilk pancake. Regardless, I could talk about pancakes all episode, and I will be, because everyone's got pancakes. I'm a happy camper, yeah. Let's get the show on the road. I like pancakes. Pick first, second, third. I will pick it as well. I got Rantaro to retain. I think Rantaro is gonna stay double champion. In fact, I have a tie. I think Rantaro and Daisaku are going to tie, and they are both going to walk out as the World Pancake Champions and Champion of Champions. So I'm going to pick them for first and second, I suppose. And for third, I'll take Mishima. Those are my picks. It's time to start this episode. I got pancakes all over me, and some people about to get killed by some pancakes. It's going to be a great time. Let's get that music started. Because the following matchup is for the World Pancake Championship. and it's on the line. Maybe I could make the World Pancake Championship. That might be a fun little like side project that I do over like the course of a year. Anywho, let's get on to it. Let's start round one. Let's get this bad boy on the road. And as we do so, let's do it. And the Horn Bears actually sounded. The Horn Bears, they're doing pretty good nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Look at them. They got the Champion of Champions title. They got the Tag Team Championships. They got the Champion of Champions. They got the three major non-OC titles. They're taking them all. So good for them. That being said, we must continue, shall we? And they had him for a lot of the season too, because I think Makoto started off as tag team champion for Team Makoto. I think that is the case as well. Anywho, Sharma feeds a few pancakes to the wild beast, temporarily preventing them. Taylor wonders who left pancakes in there. Taylor, who left pancakes in the arena in the first place? Do you see what's on this jacket over here? On this, I had this thing custom made. I had to get the collar, 2 colors too. You can't. Taylor, it was me. I did it, and I'll do it again. That's not a threat, it's a promise. I will do it again. My dad at the table. Hopefully nobody goes through it. Kotoko finds a boombox. Time to play some sick beats. Yuta shoves pancake after pancake into his mouth. Halara throws several pancakes at Kotoko, attracting wild beasts who maul her. That was our first 07. Junko finds a skateboard. Time to do some sick moves. Kibo sobs quietly. How can you sob quietly when you got pancakes, my boy? Pancakes make everything better. Usami finds a mashed sack of apples. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. I don't know if I made any like apple pancakes, but I think like an apple cinnamon pancake might be pretty good. I'll write that down. Monica has found Genocide Jack's scissors. Cute boys beware. Maybe I'll do like a whole pancake like video. Maybe I'll just like, alright, we're gonna make a bunch of pancakes. We're gonna stick a whole bunch of things in them. We'll see which is the best. Tomohiko finds a suit of medieval armor and puts it on and cleans up dazzling shine. Seiko cleans up Kotoko's rotten corpse. Well, you know what? At least it got cleaned up. Rest in peace to Kotoko. Kurumi is looking for an easy out. Amber and Monica pose proudly with their titles. Amami tries to kill Taylor, but Taylor retaliates and kills her instead. That's what you get for trying to kill my child. Takuto wonders why anyone would choose waffle over the glory of the pancake. Leon finds some tactical combat gear and equips it. It's providing optimal protection for the whole body without sacrificing flexibility. Shuichi finds Avi's climate change remote. What mayhem will they unleash upon the tributes? Crom tries to kill Leon, but Leon's combat gear diverts the blow. Mascot up on a yeet ball. Monica steals it. Then Todoroki steals it. Then Golden steals it. And Golden's got a yeet ball in his hands, baby. Natsumi finds a pillow. I'm so sleepy. Me too. Not for nothing. But you know what's giving me energy? The pancakes on my body. Crazy. Isn't sure whether to cry, laugh, or tear her hair out. Yinger beats Gunnan with an inch of his life with a single pancake, then uses another one to finish the job. Gin feels strong enough to handle anything. Mayor Maybell feels protected by her wealth. Mahiru uses mysterious gas to knock out Mondo and Monica death collars on the both of them. Mahiru trips and falls in a really bad way, and uses like his neck snaps into 8,000 little pieces. Jomama Hindra won't die like the others. Hina becomes a light bearer if she wins. This isn't an official preseason episode. You'll still get your standard amount of preseason episodes, but yeah, we'll put the winners of this match, or I guess first and second into the premiere. Okay, we'll still do that. Rantower uses the title belt to hit which one? Crazy Oko from behind, leaving them dazed. Mishima kind of wanders off and gets lost in everything again. He could be coming back though. Who knows? Mai hums a song to herself. Daisaku and Monica over whose title win was better. I'm sorry, Daisaku, but I have to acknowledge Monica's title win. Komaru steals Golden G-Ball and runs off with it. Now wants it to be over already. So tried to build a 10 out of 6 and Rotsu's uses in the middle of school. Dope, Joe just found a fishing rod. Now he can catch all the fish. And he could get the fishing victory. Teru accepts the shadows. Teru gains a power persona. Sakura puts on a death collar on Monica while she's sleeping. And Iba's cooking up a genius idea. We've lost just 5 of our 44 competitors. We still got a long ways to go and a short time to get there, and it's still the saddest of all moments for Kotoko, Amame, Gundam, Masaru, Mishima, You know what that means? It means we got 39 people left, so we gotta keep going. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? How are your picks doing after that first round? Good, great, awful, terrible, fantastic, disgusting? Let's find out how your picks will continue doing. And we can change this music right here real quick because Soccer just found a bike. That's how Stream made me do it. He do something like that. Now tries to go to Mohiko, but Tomohiko Knight Armor diverts the blow rather. Amber looks for stuff to scrounge. Yinger invites Komaru to share pancakes with her. Komaru accepts only to kill Yinger while she's enjoying the breakfast feast. Komaru. Now come on, girlie, you one of my faves. But to go and do that, how could you? Rantaro has a strong sense of justice and turns face. Hina does something really cute. Aiba tries to build a tank out of 6 rocks and succeeds. She's got a tank. Run. Seiko picks up whatever looks neat and cool lying in various places. Kibo's now got a table. Halara has been hot on Mahiru's trail for days now. Mahiru thinks she's gotten away, but Halara has finally deduced her location, delivered the final blow as Shuichi steals that tank. He is now in possession of a big old tank. Takuto knocks out Joe in a fistfight, Deathclaw is on him. Archon sees Grippage and So, grant him a Geo Vision, Gin finds a hat rack, so many hats. Mayor Maybell steals Komaru's G-Ball, runs off with it. Todoroki finds some moon shoes, we're not liable for any broken ankles, by the way. Kurumi accepts her title as Kurumi, gains the power of Persona. Monica searches for anyone who can get this Death Collar off of her. And Tomohiko is still standing proudly with that knight's armor. It is quite delightful. Teru finds a waffle, really? Crazy Yoko snaps out of it. Monica wants to end things once for all with Shuichi. Shuichi bites the dust. Fair enough. It wouldn't be the first time Shuichi's been the dust. Mai and Kurumi decide to combine their stacks of pancakes to create a watchtower made of pancakes. It's so tall, it's so glamorous, it's so fantastic. But Mai pushes Kurumi off the tower and takes all the pancakes for herself. Well, that's rude. Joe Mama Hendry sets down a trap. Mondo sets up a table for grabbing Monica by the throat, chokeslams the small child through a table. She probably deserved it though. Usami wakes up from a nap. A good night's rest, rather. To Hina eating every single apple in her bag, along with the pancakes. You know, a little fruit, a little pancake. Yeah, good combination. I don't blame her. Archon Griffith and Daisaku ran him a Pyro Vision. I thought he would be more Dendro, but I digress. Leon gets caught in one of Joe Mama Hendry's traps, and all I can do is hope to be freed. Komaru is ready for target practice. She finds a slingshot. Time to make every pebble count. Joe feels sorry for Leon, frees him from the trap. A well-placed shot by Komaru dazes Karam, and Junko doesn't know how to skateboard, but she does know how to swing one around and cause a little, not despair, because she would never do that, because she's a saint. But Komaru, Kibo, and Monica are all caught in Junko's completely accidental path of destruction. Blessed be. Natsumi tosses a pancake like a frisbee at Leon with such speed it slices his neck. Yuta finds Thursday Davy's left shoe. Sherma finds a leather bikini and puts on. It's quite revealing. Maskoto looks like he's on the verge of snapping. Taylor doesn't really feel prepared for any of this, and Golden doesn't. I'm sorry, what did you just do, Golden? You dare put your hands on a saint? Saint Junko of all saints? Golden, the next time the saints come marching in. And by the way, I'd love to be in their number. You better step out of the way. How I'd love to be in their number, you better count yourself lucky if you're in the same presence of those saints. Especially if one of those saints is Saint Junko, because if I ever see something like this again, Golden, I'm just gonna kind of be more upset. It's the Hunger Games. I can't be mad at you, for real. I mean, like, it's every person for themselves. Or can I? It's the Sastral moments for it. Yinger, Mahiru, Shuichi, Kurumi, Monica, Komaru, Kiba, Monica, Leon, Saint Junko. Alright, and $1,000 bounty on Golden's head this game. Alright, that sounds good to me. Just put that into the simulator real quick. Very good. Alright, great. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought I stopped recording. Let's go ahead and let's proceed with this action. 29 people remain, and one person has a bounty on their head, and 2 people have bounties on their head. Territorial steals. AV soundboard, how you do that? Usami tops her pet. Look, I told y'all. He got a little fruit with it. Crazy Yoko traps mine a box and ships it to Brazil, rather. Mascotto ambushes Hina and murders her. Lightbearer is gone. Now, is tired of others and turns heel. Amber's got a shotgun. She's an Amber with a shotgun. Halara is sick and tired of So being alive. Halara uses their wealth to put a $20,000 bounty on So's head. Man, that's nothing. That's crazy in comparison to mine. Goodness gracious. I just did 1,000. Mondo steals a Mare Maybell's Yeet Ball and runs off with it. Taylor feels horrible for what he did. It's okay. We all forgive. I forgive you, nephew. Golden is ready to give it his all and best every other creation. Gin gives So a cowboy hat. So immediately yees their best. Ha takes off his beanie, which is crazy. Joe Mama Hendry tries to kill Halara, but Halara tries to bribe him. Joe Mama Hendry takes the money and then kills Halara anyway. Well, ain't that rude? Oh no. Takuto just found a Invitational scythe. Those were supposed to be collected at the end of season 4. It'll be fine. Crom kind of wanders off and gets lost, never to be seen again. Natsumi eats a single stack of pancakes. I'm sorry, a single pancake from her stack. Not a single stack of pancakes from her stack of pancakes, just all of them. Rantaro fights for truth, honor, and justice. Rantaro becomes Super Rantaro. Mare Maybell feeds a few pancakes to the wild beast, temporarily befriending them. Sherma wonders who left pancakes in there. Sherma, I know we don't know each other too well. You were just an imposter this season, although technically you are legal for any future Hunger Games teams, to be honest, to be fair. Look at this. Look. It was me, Sherma. It was me. It was me all along. Yuta finds a table, hoping to go through it. Tomoeko finds a dapper suit, puts it on, it's rather fetching. So knocks out Mare Maybell in a fist fight, puts a dust collar on her. How dare you, Cell? You're about to fight too. Aiba can't help her to admire her own genius mind. Mischief of rats run up to Daisaku, who lovingly embrace them. Adorable. Todoroki shoves pancake after pancake into his mouth. Hold on, Sakura ghost rides the bike. Ghost rides the bike. Joe casts his rod in the river and pulls out a tank, and Seiko accepts her shadow as Seiko gets the power persona. I am going to close the door because the AC just went on, and while I do that, I'll yell a a very saddest of all moments for Mai, Hina, Halara, Crom. Alright. We have 25 people left, just over a standard sized game as this game rolls on. I have my favorites, and I have one person who needs to suffer for what they've done. And you know what? I just sent a prayer to Saint Junko, so I think we all know what's about to happen next. Oh no, my nephew! The champions! Todoroki stomps on Taylor, Rantaro, and Daisaku. And do you know what that means? It means that unless there's any shenanigans, this is a new champ alert. The alarm, the lights have changed, the alarm has sounded. It is indeed a new champ alert. Amber creeps up behind Crazy Oak and shoots her point blank with her shotgun there. Oh, that's nasty. She ain't gonna be okay. Natsumi tries to kill So for the bounty, but So narrowly escapes. Gin gives Natsumi a fedora. Natsumi tips it and smiles. Oh boy. Tomoeko throws several pancakes at Golden, attracting the wild beast who maul him. Good guy. Sakura's break snap. They go riding high speed into a tree branch, killing them. Rest in peace. Dang, you were so good at, you were great at doing that bike thing. You were ghost riding the bike earlier. Now finds Pilot. Pilot, I can't even see you because I closed the door. Goodness gracious. Thanks for bringing Pilot back. She's doing all right. Takuto slices his scythe, opening up a dimensional rift before Sparta style kicking Todoroki into the despair dimension. Joe drives around in his cool tank, doesn't use it though. Natsumi tracks down So for the bounty on his head. Natsumi is $20,000 richer. I don't think she needed the money. You know, I really don't. She won't even be able to use it. As Sherma finds a boombox, time to play some sick beats. Joe Mama Hendry finds some other scraps, enough to put together some rudimentary clothing. Yuta sets up a table for grabbing Natsumi in a headlock, then throwing Natsumi through that table. Mondo runs back to Yeet Ball for a big touchdown. Maskoto seems to find an official decree from a powerful Archon. Will he dare to hang it up? Aiba builds a rocket who's gonna take a trip in Aiba's rocket ship. Aiba Einstein's. Seiko summons their persona, uses Sai, attacking Joe, leaving them dazed with a splitting headache. Teru summons their persona, uses Agi, scorching Mondo's back. Usami finds a skateboard, and Mayor Maybell's got a big old sack of apples. With 27 dead, just 16 remain. And a crazy day, and a sad day. In fact, it might be the saddest of all moments. 4. Taylor, Rantaro, Daisaku, Crazy Hyoko, Golden, Sakura, So, Natsumi. 16 left to go on to the premiere. Even though this isn't a standard preseason episode, you still get your full preseason after this episode. In fact, what do you want to see this preseason is the $1 million question. Even though we kind of had an interesting season of a bunch of just random characters showing up. Let's see how this all plays out as we continue proceeding. And we go on. 16 remain. Rantaro's World Pancake Championship on the line. The new champ alert lights went flashing, but the $1 million question is, could Rantaro come back? Let's find out. As Aiba straps Seiko to her rocket and sends it to the moon. Oh, I'm sorry. To the moon. Seiko shows back up with pockets full of moon rocks. So, okay, that's better than pockets full of sunshine. That sounds hot and dangerous. Joe Mama Hendry is only looking out for himself. Todoroki runs from the demons lurking in the despair dimension. Amber reloads her shotgun just in case. Joe then uses mysterious gas to knock out Amber and Seiko. Death collars on the both of them. Looks like you weren't able to use that shotgun just in case. Tomohiko watches the blow off his knight's armor. Gin tries to kill now, but now retaliates and kills him instead. Teru uses the soundboard to... I'm sorry, is this... This kind of sound like... Rebel Heart. Daisaku's heart beats in sync with the song, and the co-champion is back in. That is technically one of my picks. Will Daisaku take the title from his, I guess technically right now, co-champion? We'll find out. Maskoto snaps, he's now frenzied. Seiko sweeps up footprints around the cornucopia. Usami accepts her shadows. Usami gains the power of persona. Sherma starts his boombox. Now, Teru, and Takuto all gather around it to dance. They have a good old time. Sherma, however, rigged it to go boom, actually go boom, and they blow up. Those 3 unfortunate souls, unfortunate. Mondo wonders why anyone would choose the waffles over the green. Hey, Mondo! Real does recognize real. I'll tell you what. Maybe not so real in the AWE, but you know what? Real here, recognize real. The Archon secret of Mayor Maybell grant her an Animo vision, and Yuta stumbles upon a Yeet Ball. Do I think Mayor Maybell could have an Animo vision? I don't know if I would link her to Animo. Well, I don't know, maybe. Mayhaps. Maybe so now that I think about it. I'm thinking about Animo. They've all lost people close to them. I guess Mayor Maybell has to. Anywho. Yuta stumbles upon a Yeet Ball, and that is your final 13. It's the saddest of all moments. 4. Gin. Now. Teru. Takuto. Are you ready? Because if you're not, that's unfortunate, I guess. I'm ready, so we're gonna keep going. We got 3 more until your save and grace picks. We're gonna get there this time. I believe it. We might not. We may not. Seiko's got ghost power. She walks into a very strange machine. Usami does a sick kickflip. Sherma flaunts his bikini. Todoroki avoids the dark trees who reach out to grab him. Kotoko's back as a ghost and Mondo immediately says, "No, you're not." Places pancakes on the ground in a particular pattern. Banishes Kotoko's spirit, which is crazy. Shots fired immediately. Amber fires her shotgun at Maskoto, but misses, and he looks for his next victim after barely surviving. Not for nothing, Aiba wonders if she should build a machine that makes Yakiniku. Joe puts a duck on Sherma while he's sleeping. Yuta runs the touchdown back. Daisaku commands his rats, which are still alive, to ambush Seiko and Amber to death. Joe Mama Hendry is wearing scraps as a sight to behold. Aiba tries to creep on Mare Mabel, but Mare Mabel creates a gust of wind beneath herself and escapes, and Tomohiko beats Yuta within an inch of his life with a single pancake, then uses another one to finish the job. Tomohiko in the top 10. I think he might have been a sleeper pick. And with that, it's one last saddest of all moments for Kotoko, Seiko, Amber, Yuta. And that leaves us with 10 competitors. One goal, Rantaro's World Pancake Championship. Who's gonna get it? I don't know, but I can ask you who. As you make your new saving grace pancakes. It's your final 10, and here they all are. We still have Joe, who's just dazed. He's a dazed man's right there. Daisaku's still hanging in there. He came back from the dead. He's got rats rather. He's got pancakes. He's got everything that he needs to win this game. Mare Mabel got a bag of apples. She doesn't participate often. In fact, this is only her second game, but she could be a champion. She sure could be. Joe Mama Hendry was tag team champion this past season. Could he become pancake champion here? And now Sherma. I was gonna say hasn't competed much, but I suppose has competed a little bit this season as an imposter. We go on. Todoroki is in the despair dimension, so doesn't count in that 10. But if he's able to make his way out, he is a strong competitor. Has taken out 3 competitors. Other competitors rather. He could do the job. He could get the he could do the dirty. Maskoto started the season as tag team champion. Could say, hey, during the unofficial start of preseason, World Pancake Championship. Do you believe in the mask? Usami has a persona, and if she levels it up, honestly, twice, she is a real threat in this game. And last but not least, we have Aiba, who has kind of just been vibing, actually. Has not really done anything at all. No additional items or anything. She's just like, I'm here. Tomohiko, who's got knight's armor and a dapper suit, and has pancakes. You know, everybody got these pancakes. And lastly, Mondo, who has been World Pancake Champion before. Could be the first ever 2-time World Pancake Champion, I believe. Those are your top 10. Who do you have to pick? I'm gonna pick as well. Give me my top. Give me. I'm gonna keep Daisaku for first, because I picked him and Rantaro for first. In fact, I'm gonna stick with that. I think Rantaro's coming back from the dead. I have the both of them for first and second still. But for third, I'm gonna change to Maskoto. He's frenzied. Oh, he just might have a heart attack next round. Mare Mabel, what am I talking about? It's your girl, Mare. In fact, Mare Mabel for first. I think Rantaro's still coming back, but he and Daisaku are gonna get joint second place. Or I guess joint second place. I got them both losing to Mare Mabel. How you doing? It's her time to shine. It's her time to be. That is your top 10, and they are fighting for the World Pancake Championship. You made your picks, I've made mine. But who will win? Could it be Mondo, Tomohiko, Aiba, Usami, Maskoto, Sherma, Joe Mama, and Mare Mabel, Daisaku, or who is the last person? Joe. We have Joe and Joe Mama? That's crazy. But hey, that might be fate. Perhaps it's the same fate as that of a samurai woman. Final 10. Who walks out? as Campion. Not any Maybell, no! I take back my Daisaku pick. Joe Mama Hendry accepts the shadows. Joe Mama Hendry gains a power persona. Mondo sizes his muscles. Tomohiko just wants to end already. And Daisaku sends a Force Ablaze, catching Maskoto, Maybell, and Sherma in the flames. I can't believe this. You did great, Maybell. Todoroki runs from the demons lurking in the spirit dimension. He's still alive, to be honest, you know what I mean? Iba's found Genocide Jack Scissors. Cute boys beware. Joe comes back to his senses, and Usami summons their persona, uses Frie. Nuclear Blast leaves burns on Mondo's back. We are now down to your final 7, as Daisaku has eliminated 3 in the blink of an eye, with a terrible turnabout, actually, 4. Maskoto. Maybell! Sherma. Well, the show goes on, and so does this episode, because it is still technically Samurai Woman. I don't know what to tell you other than we gotta keep going. And next round does see. Oh man, it's getting close. It is getting close as Tomohiko stares into the distance, but he's about to stare into death momentarily. Joe cast his rod in the river, pulled out a golden trout, but the real treasure? Friendship. Yinger decomposes silently. Usami finds a boat of Pokeballs, a belt of Pokeballs, not a boat of Pokeballs. Who knows what could be inside of those? Joe Mama Hendry levels that persona Bufu up to Bufala, but will not get a chance to use it as Iba uses her scissors. Jack-style genocide on Tomohiko, Joe Mama Hendry, and Usami as Mondo finds Avi's climate change remote. What mayhem will they unleash upon the tributes as Daisaku's accepts his shadow as Daisaku gains the power persona. Todoroki runs from the demons lurking in the spirit dimension. We are down to your final 4, and they are Mondo, Daisaku, Iba, and Joe. I don't know who it's gonna be, but I can tell you right now, right here, it is a terrible turnabout for Tomohiko, Joe Mama Hendry, and Usami. I already told you which 4 it is. It is the champion of champions. Could, like I said earlier, could steal it from his championship partner, his co-champion, in Daisaku. Could it be Mondo, who won to become tag team champion this past season, I believe? Could he win again tonight, become Pancake champion for the 2nd time? First ever 2-time Pancake champion. He is a man who knows his twos very well. Could it be Iba? It could be. Maybe so. And last but not least, it could be Joe. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And I will certainly be playing an 8-bit version of that if he does win. I don't know who it's gonna be, but I know right now they're all caught, and we like to call in championship action a golden crisis. Of fate. Are you ready? Because if you're not, too bad. Don't forget, we still got Todoroki just wandering out there. As nothing bad happens. Nothing bad happens, and we have another person. We have 2 more. Oh my, he did it! Oh, First of all, goodness gracious. Mondo misses the spooks and jump scares and changes the arena climate remote to October. Look at this. Mishima kind of wanders back and gets unlost. And then Todoroki also wanders and gets lost, but somehow finds himself back in the arena. That, I think, is the harder one to do. The easier one is if someone has a demon summoning circle open. Okay, Todoroki. Final 6. Joe casts around the river, pulled out a snapping turtle. How can it snap without fingers? Joe's starting to get a little collection of fish. If somehow, some way this lasts for a while longer, he could get the fisherman's victory. Iba visits the pumpkin patch outside of an unknown shop where business appears to be blooming. They pick up a small pumpkin, and Daisaku summons a persona, uses Zio, shocking Mishima, leaving them dazed. We did not lose anybody. In fact, we got 2 more people as we go back. Well, Todoroki's like, I'm back, baby! And then Daisaku says, "You're gone, baby." Grabs Todoroki in a headlock, drives his skull into the hard metal, rather, killing him. Mondo prints out a bunch of invitations for his Halloween party. Aiba chucks a pumpkin into the sky. It plummets right into Daisaku's head, killing him. Daisaku is out of this one. Mishima finds Thursday Davy's left shoe, and Joe has had enough, and he is now angry. Last time we played this song, we had 4. Now we have 4 still. It's a terrible turnabout 4. Todoroki, Daisaku. From the last 4, we exchanged Daisaku for Mishima, as we had 2, not revivals. I guess neither were technically dead. We had a couple wanderers, and neither of them were the wanderer who was right there writhing with maggots on the screen. Unfortunate for him, but maybe he's writhing like, they're wandering for me. Y'all, it's still a Crisis of Fate, but a different 4. It's Joe, Mishima, Aiba, and Mondo. Let's see who wins this one. Next round sees... Oh boy, it is the final 2. It is a your turn to die duo. As Aiba cleans his blood off of her scissors, Mondo finds a pillow, so sleepy. Mishima knocks out Aiba in a fistfight, puts a death collar on her, and Joe is so mad, steam's literally coming out of his ears, that he causes a fire, trapping and killing Mondo and Aiba in the flames. Well, whose turn is it to die, and whose turn is it to be champion? I think it's time we find out after this final potentially final terrible turnabout 4. Mondo, Aiba. It is a very your turn to die situation. And I have to ask you, between Joe and Mishima, who will it be? The teacher, or not his student, but a student. Joe has been fishing all game and has kind of just been like, I'm not bothered by any of this. I'm just gonna keep on fishing. But now he's a little bit mad. Mishima was not here most of the game. He wandered off early and he came back saying, yes, you know what? I think I will win this thing. Mishima, Joe. Whose turn to die? Or whose turn to live and be champion? Whose turn to shine? Joe, Mishima, or revivals, or neither? I don't know what to tell you, but I do know there's one way that we have to figure this thing out. Between the two, it will be neither yet, as Joe grumbles angrily about Matthew. Furious indeed. We will continue. Mishima snaps out of it, and Joe pulls. Wait, he's really. Hold on. If they keep going at it like this, I'm telling you what. He could get the fishing victory. Joe casts around the river, pulled out a sea bass, more like a C plus rather. Mishima snaps out of it. Joe grumbles angrily. Mishima sips on some apple cider because remember it is autumn. We're still okay, which is crazy. Oh my gosh, look at all these things that are happening. First of all, it started when an alien device to what it did. He's Joe 10 Omnitrix on his wrist. Mishima was lost in his thoughts and he's got a wish ring. Hopefully he'll be responsible with the 2 very powerful items. This one could cause revivals. This one could cause great murder. Next round sees it does. As man gets shredded, turns into a massive 4-arm alien and tosses Mishima into the sky. Just like Team Rocket, he was blasting off again, except he was never seen again. He was wandering off, and this time he went flying off, courtesy of your new World Pancake Champion. And so one time for the one time, it's a terrible turnabout 4. Mishima. But it is a great day for fans of Sarah's best friend, because he is your new World Pancake Champion. He came, He saw and he fished. And he fished and he fished. And maybe he missed his bait or lost his bait one too many times, because then he got a little angry. And when he got angry, he also got a little omnitrix. He actually fished up a tank too. Joe had a really weird game, but you know what? It ain't about how you play, it's about how you finish. And tonight he's finished as the World Pancake Champion. Joe takes the win. Joe. Congratulations to you, Joe. Fantastic indeed. And we will actually play a little bit of not that, we'll play a little bit of this. Yes. Congratulations, Joe. Big time, Joe. You love to see it. Hey, are you happy for him? I am. I think it should have been Saint Junko, but hey, it is what it is. He got the same kills as Saint Junko, so hey. That's okay. That's okay by me. Daisaku had 6 KOs. Daisaku had a really good game. Champion tried to become a double champion. It was not in the cards, though, as Joe was #1 tonight. Aiba had 4 KOs. Todoroki had 3. Surprisingly good game from Todoroki. He actually came back from the Despair Dimension on his own merit, not with a portal. Junko got 3 KOs. Sherma with 3. Joe with 3. Everyone else with 2 or less. That's it. That's all she wrote tonight. But speaking of tonight, there is more in store tonight. Cause we're not done with the Hunger Games. I'm done for the night. I'm gonna take a good night. I'm gonna take a good night's sleep right now. It's gonna be delightful. That being said, you guys still have a night of, I would say just Inferno, but it's not just Inferno, is it? Because I think you guys are officially on the beaten path to Ticket to Paradise. And with that, I am supposed to remind you that your voting ends this Sunday, this Easter. So get your votes in. They are in the description and hopefully in the pinned comment of this video. Go and vote. There are some close votes. So, you know, if you want to rally or switch any votes up at the last minute rather, you could push somebody into the top 6 or get them out of the top 6. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So get your voting on. Get your voting on right here, right now. But tonight is also a big night because we got, 2 more golden ticket qualifiers. That'll bring us our 4th entries. The 5th entries will be coming for your votes, and then we'll have one last opportunity right before Ticket to Paradise. We are also back in audit mode, I believe. I think that's what Sunday V said. Back in audit mode. This time it is Shingo who's getting audited, but you gotta imagine that audit is not going to be too kosher. We'll find out tonight. Flame Tribe are back outside of Yukiko. They will be stepping into the spotlight. March 7th will also be deciding maybe who she might be wanting to face at Ticket to Paradise. We'll see all those things tonight, so be prepared. Get ready. And Shingo also apparently wants to reinstate the Tables Championship tonight. A lot is going on tonight, so you are not gonna want to miss tonight. Also, Robbie's defending the championship against Punch Up. Look, y'all, there's a bunch going on tonight. Hey, tune in because the beaten path has just begun. And this Saturday, as I don't just play that, it is a back-to-back because Sunday V is here this Friday, but this Saturday, let me tell you, because a little OC Revolution. That's not the right song. This one. A little OC Revolution this Saturday. So OCs will be in action at OC Revolution 10. Big X. It's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna go and render this thing. It is going to be a fantastic week of wrestling here on the channel. I will be watching and hopefully taking a good nap because I am tired. Toodaloo Flight Crew, as always, take whatever allergy medication you can because let me tell you, it is pollen season and my allergies are not loving it. Toodaloo Flight Crew, thank you so much for everything. See you tonight. Thank you for watching.